So I manifested a new car. Go me! And I want to share with you guys how I did that. Hi my friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach and I help guide spiritual seekers like yourself release their fears and deepen their connection to the spirit within, and to remind you that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. So I already ruined the punchline for you. I manifested a new car. Awesome! But I want to give you guys a little backstory. So I've had a car and I call him White Lightning. He is right there. Boom. He was a 2013 white Subaru WRX. It was the first car I ever bought myself. The other two cars that I had in my life, my parents bought for me. Thanks, Mom and Dad. You guys are awesome. They're my parents right there. Aren't they awesome? But anyways, so I bought this car in 2016, the WRX, with my wife, Shauna. I was so proud of myself. It was the first car I bought. I paid it off in like 15 months. I really was like disciplined. I was like, I'm gonna pay this car off. So anyways, I love this car. It's been such an awesome car. It's been safe. It's taken me on all these wonderful journeys. And anyways, so about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, it started having some issues, right? It's mechanical stuff. It's going to happen. And so my car starts getting an issue here, getting an issue there, getting an issue here, getting an issue there. And it's just things are adding up, right? The costs are adding up. I'm taking it to my mechanic who I trusted and appreciated very much. But things are just falling off, falling apart. And so I've been kind of thinking of like, maybe I should get a new car, but I don't know if I can afford the car that I want. I kind of want to like, I'm kind of a bougie boy, so I wanted like a BMW or an Audi or something like that. And so a few months ago, about 3 months ago, or 4 months ago, probably in March, I start really thinking of like, what is it that I want? I'm just musing, right? It's nothing serious. It's just, I would kind of want a car. And I couldn't really find anything, but then I came across a Lexus IS 350, that car right there. And I started paying attention to the car and I started looking at reviews and stuff like that. And people were giving it like really good reviews, right? Mechanics give Lexuses very good reviews. And so I wanted something that was really reliable, particularly because my previous car had already had like its turbo replaced and the engine replaced and the structure replaced before I even bought the car, because whoever bought the car before me just raced the heck out of it. So I wanted a reliable car. I wanted something that would be like fun, sexy looking. Obviously it's pretty sexy, you saw it. And just entertaining for me, right? And comfy for my wife and for Odin, because it becomes a dog car. So I'm just, in my mind, I'm musing this over. I'm just not really doing a whole lot, but I am thinking about it. I'm like, oh, what do it feel like to be in this Lexus? What would it how would it drive? I didn't even test drive it. I was just kind of imagining it in my head. So I'm just musing it. I'm just looking. I'm seeing it on the car more, or on the road more frequently. I'm like, oh, that Lexus is showing up more. It's more, and I just, every time I see it, I go, man, that's a good looking car. That's a good looking car. It's nice. It looks fun. It's sexy, and so June 4th, 2 days before my birthday, I live in Reno. And I work in Carson City, 2 days away, which is a 35 miles away from me, commute. So I'm driving up this hill back from my work. I just got gas, so everything is fine. I'm driving in the WRX, driving up the hill, up this hill to get into this other hill. It'll take me back to Reno. And as I'm going on the freeway up the hill, I look onto the on-ramp, and right next to me comes a Lexus IS 350, but black. And I just, in my head, I go, man, that's a good looking car. And to the exact second as I finished, that's a good looking car, second, my engine hesitates, right? Mind you, I'm going 70 miles up a hill, and the dashboard lights start flashing. Check engine, ABS system, traction control, and they're just bing, 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 bing. I'm like, oh no. So this has happened once before in like February, January. It's kind of like when I started thinking, okay, what's going on with my car? Brought it to the mechanic, nothing was wrong. So I'm like, all right, maybe just something happened with the electrical system. So I'm driving up the hill and I try to step on the gas and I can't accelerate beyond 70. It just kind of hesitates. And every time I do, the engine lights start flashing and flashing. And I was like, weird. So I drive another 30 seconds to a minute up the hill, get up the hill. I'm like, okay, made it up the hill. So I come down, I go onto a flat road through what we call Washoe Valley, giving you all this unnecessary info, for another 2 minutes. And I look behind and I go, am I smoking? And in my rear view mirror and in my side mirrors, there's white smoke filtering out, not billowing, but filtering out of my exhaust pipes. And I'm like, oh no. So I pull over. I call them the tow truck. Tow truck comes and picks me up an hour later. Drive it to my mechanic. The mechanics go, oh, two things either happened. You either blew a rod through your engine, right? And I'm not a mechanical guy, but that sounds terrible. That's a whole new engine. Or the turbo blew up. And I'm like, okay, so both of these are terrible options because it's leaking oil all over the place. You can see like oil all over the engine, on the top of the engine. It was rough. So it's 2 days before my birthday, and I just said, you know what? This is what it is. I tried to practice the surrender, right? Wu Wei, moving with the flow of what is. So I'm practicing this surrender. I said, it is what it is. And so I text my wife. I'm explaining everything to her. She gets home around 5:30. Actually, she came and picked me up from the mechanic shop at 5:30 because I just sat there and hung out. And so we talk, and I'm like, I think I might need a new car. And she's like, I think you might as well. And so I immediately go online and I start looking for Lexus IS 350. And in Reno, there's only one IS 350. And it happens to be a CarMax, if you guys know what CarMax is. So I put it on hold, and I'm looking at the price, and it's 40 big ones, 40 G's, $40,000. And I'm like, ooh, that's might be out of my price range. And so Sean and I discuss everything. June 6th, I set up an appointment to go test drive it June 7th on Saturday. We just decide we're free June 6th, my birthday. Let's go give it a test drive. So we go give it a test drive, and I think it's the most amazing car ever. And Sean and I discuss it. We're looking at the financing options, and I'm like, those financing options are pretty doable. Like, I can definitely, based upon my current finances, I could definitely do that, no problem, without any stress. Not paid in full, but I could, pay it off in a few years. And so I'm looking. I call the Lexus dealer in my area after we do this test drive. Nothing. They don't have anything for me. And so Monday, I call up the Saturday, I called the bank. The bank gave me a killer deal, pretty good deal. My credit score is pretty darn good, so they could have given me a better interest rate, but they didn't. But anyways, they gave me a good deal, better than the dealership. Monday, we go in and purchase the car, and this is Quicksilver right here. And so you're going to say, Zach, that wasn't really manifesting anything, right? So hear me out. Not only did I get a killer car for $40,000, it's an amazing car. It's a few years old, been taken care of greatly. When you look at cars like it with the same amenities and everything like that, it's $5,000 to $8,000 more with the same mileage that it had. And so I thought, how interesting that my engine, I've been mulling this car over. I've been wanting it. What I want wants me. What I'm seeking is seeking me. So I've been wanting this car. My brain just thought it was really attractive and looked really good. And looking at how great the reliability is and how fun it is, and just a great car overall. Not only did I get it, but I got it at a really, really killer price. And for my birthday. Like, what else could I ask for? It's funny because when we think about manifesting, we always think that we should just be gifted this thing, right? I should just be gifted the health, or I should just be gifted the partner, I should just be gifted the house or the car or the money. But that's not the beauty of being a human being. That's not why we chose to become spiritual beings having human experience. We chose to come into human form because we knew that we would take the inspired action steps that we are being intuitively guided towards to enjoy this reality. It's the Wu Wei, right? Wu Wei is moving with the harmony and flow of nature. It is this non-resisted flow state where we are taking inspired action steps. It's not being the chicken with your head cut off running around. It is taking time to find stillness and silence within. And then, once we've found that stillness, taking the inspired action when we feel like going left, or like going right, or like going right again, or like pausing for a second, or maybe taking a step back and then taking a step forward. It's taking those intuitive steps. And that only comes about through the process of meditation. You cannot know yourself intuitively. You just can't until you quiet your mind. Because if the mind is never quiet, if the ego is never quiet, you will always be trying to take action here or there. And there's nothing wrong with taking action. But if you want the best outcome, the most efficient, most beneficial outcome for everyone involved, you have to follow that intuitive guidance. You have to follow your inner guidance that's being guided by your inner being. And when we do that, yeah, you still may have a car payment, but you have an easy car payment with a perfect car. Or you may have to take that uncomfortable, it may feel like a little nervous, a little anxious action step, but you really feel pushed to talk to that person, even though you don't know how. It feels good, but it's like, oh God, my brain is battling me. I'm the two wolves that we've done in these videos before, the dark wolf of fear, of anger, of resentment, of non-worthiness, or the white wolf, right? The devil and angel of love, of kindness, compassion, wisdom, trust. There's this battle inside. And whichever one you feed wins. And so there's going to be action. There's going to be times when you're going to feel resistance, but it's only from your ego. It's only through your own thoughts. Because intuitively you're being pushed to go left. Oh, go talk to that person. Ooh, I'm going to apply to that job. Ooh, I'm going to talk to that person because I don't know why. I just feel like talking to that person. Sorry, my nose is itching. I'm going to go online and I'm going to look for that car. Or there are times when you're in an allowing state, when you know exactly what you want and you're clear about what you want. You've asked, but you're unwilling to take the steps. This is the fun part. The universe, your inner being, source God, will force your hand. The universe will sometimes force your hand if what is deserving for you, what is only meant for you, you are unwilling to take the action step towards. And that's what happened to me with my car. I was unwilling to just take that leap of faith and jump and go look at that car. And so I was forced to look at that car. I was forced to take that little test drive. And then I was forced to fall in love with it. And all the cool amenities and how comfortable and smooth the ride was. And how it zipped off the line in sport mode. You're going to be pushed to take that action step if you are too hesitant. But the purpose of this video is allow that action step to be, right? Surrender when you're having an uncomfortable situation, when your turbo blows up on the freeway and you have to pull over and get towed. Just accept that this is something for you. It's something for you. Out of every situation, no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how terrifying they can be, there's always something for us. There's always something for us to take from it, whether that be learning or growing or just appreciating. I got to appreciate White Lightning for the last 9 years I drove him. And now I really get to appreciate Quicksilver, that we're in this fun, dynamic road relationship together, right? Action steps, intuitive steps are necessary, but you have to take those intuitive guidance cues to take them. And if not, you will be forced to. So, like I've said a million times before, one of my favorite quotes is from Cynthia Ocelli, and she says, "For the seed to achieve its greatest expression, it must first come completely undone. Its shell cracks, its insides spill out, and for those who didn't understand growth, it would look like complete destruction." Allow yourself to be destroyed, because right now you are going to become a beautiful butterfly. Allow your cocoon to crack. You are no longer the caterpillar. You are no longer the seedling. You are now going to grow into a beautiful redwood. You are now going to grow into a beautiful monarch butterfly. Allow yourself those patterns of growth, even when things are falling apart. Take them as opportunities to learn from and to appreciate, because something better is coming for you, and that I promise you. And on that note, we are finished. My friend, you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. Thank you so much for watching. If you have some cool stories, put them in the comments for me. I would love to hear your comments and feedback. I love stories like this, and I think we should share more of our wins. These are cool stories, they're fun wins, and we all need to know about them, so put them in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys for watching this long. I love you. Thank you so much. Until our next video, be well, and remember that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. I will see you soon. Goodbye, my friend. Yours is coming.